Fueled by Deathcast.
Another thing you guys brought up that I want to get to the bottom of, you're both identified as Harry Potter in the band, yet different years. Why is this? How come? Wasn't this just going to create a rift between the two of you?
Well, Paul originally had the idea to start a band that was like Harry and Ron and Hermione and Hagrid, but couldn't convince any of his friends to do it. But I was 14 at the time, and looked enough like Harry Potter and since we're brothers, we figured we could both be Harry Potter.
Yeah, we tried to sort out like other ways it could work with just the two of us in the band, calling it Harry and the Potters, and couldn't figure out like what the other person in that band should be. So, there's time turners, time travel exists in the books. So
there we go.
Two Harry Potters together on stage at once and like double the fun.
Are there specific reasons why one of you picked fourth year Harry as opposed to seventh year Harry, or?
That was just my age at the time.
Joe
was
14, and I'm older. I'm older by 8 years. So I guess at the time we started, I was early 20s, playing a 17-year-old, which was pretty normal
right.
by TV standards. But now I'm 40, so still got that youthful vigor though.
That's so great. And going back to the tour that's coming up, starts the same time the album hits on June 21st, and you guys are going all the way into August, playing libraries again, which is so amazing. But you guys are playing some really incredible venues as well. I saw the Knitting Factory you guys are returning to in NYC, which is awesome. You guys are going to play the Troubadour out in California. Are those shows different than your library shows?
The lighting's usually darker.
Yeah, the library shows are all at 7:00 and they're outdoors or in like their main atrium. Yeah, they got better lighting control, better sound systems frequently. When we're touring libraries, we have to bring our own sound equipment.
Oh, wow.
Because libraries aren't set up for rock and roll bands, really. Some of them are now. That's changed a lot. But to be on the safe side, we travel with our own sound system. It's like, I don't know, 700 or 800 pounds of sound equipment that we're hauling every day into the library. It's not easy to tour libraries, but it is really fun.
It's such a cool way. It's such a cool way to bring what you guys are doing to the masses, because I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, you guys start your writing process by reading a book. So it just makes sense to be in that space.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an architecture that celebrates the story in the book. So
and it's also like the other important thing about libraries for us is that it's truly accessible. They're designed for all the people of a community to like find a place there and find something there. And so instead of having to potentially fight with like a club about doing age restricted shows or anything like that, the library is always like, oh great, you want to play, it's open to everybody, like we're the library, that's what we're here for. And so it's a great way to make what we do even more accessible to people. It's a really, really great partnership for us. And it can be frustrating in our other bands that it's not as easy sometimes.
The other thing I saw on your tour, which I wanted to ask about, is you guys have an appearance this year at Leaky Con.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about the convention circuit that has come up around the Harry Potter fandom? Is that as crazy as I imagine it to be?
I think it is really the Harry Potter fandom is really open and welcoming, and Leaky Con in particular feels like a sort of new paradigm in like fan convention. It's run by women. It's focused on fans and not celebrities largely. It's really cool. And we've been a part of it sort of since the get-go. Leaky Con celebrating their 10-year anniversary this year, and they've got one in Dallas in August and another one in October in Boston.
Oh, wow.
And it's really such a wonderful weekend that just sort of celebrates the fan experience without being really corporate feeling. And it's super genuine. And we have a sandwich company This is not part. You didn't get this in the press release or anything. This is on the DL.
Okay.
Sandwich company called. But this is right in line since you're coffee. We're talking food here.
Yeah.
I should have given you the heads up. But we created a sandwich called the Golden Snitchwich.
Oh.
It is a peanut butter and golden graham sandwich.
Oh wow.
I'm in.
And we sell them at the fan conventions because usually they're in like weird convention centers and like the food sucks. And so for $3 we serve golden snitchwiches. Here's some
Oh my
of them.
gosh.
That is so cool.
Snitchwich, yeah.
Yeah. For $3 you can buy a golden snitchwich, but we also do offer the athletic delivery upgrade. For an extra $1, we will sculpt the sandwich into the shape of a snitch and throw it at you. And you can catch it in your mouth, just like Harry Potter in his first Quidditch match.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
That is insane. I love it.
Oh my god, you guys are the best. That is so
That's
incredible.
Truly, most of our time at Leaky Con will be spent selling sandwiches.
Sandwiches. We're also available for broom service if you're staying in the hotel.
Yeah, if you're in the hotel, you can email snitchwiches@gmail.com and how many sandwiches you want, and we'll show up usually between like midnight and 2 a.m. with your sandwiches.
That is
amazing.
That's amazing, guys. That's